in the van just on our way to town to pick up a Bissell. Is it a Vax or Bissell?
You bought the Bissell, didn't you? The handheld Bissell. Because they do have like the 3-in-1 Bissell. You did a bit of research on it, didn't you? So Vax and Bissell are like the best ones to use. I'll just take care of this roundabout while you continue speaking, Stephanie.
So we want to get the 3-in-1 Bissell that does like floors, hard floors, wood floors, tile floors and carpets, and that's from £250 to £300. But the only thing is with that, it doesn't come with like a handheld one, so like a little piece that you can do.
Or if you want to do like the van seats, say if like, you know, one of the kids get the seats a bit messy or so like spill something on the seat, or like you might want to do your mattresses, like the kids might have an accident or something like that, spill juice on the mattress or something like that. You can't do it with like a huge big massive like Hoover, because it just rip all your fabric off, because it's designed for like floors and carpets, isn't it? It's not designed for like softer, delicate things such as like sofas and stuff. So we've decided to go for a little handheld one. We've never used Bissell before, but we did have a Vax a good few years ago, didn't we?
We did.
And it lasted for years. It was really good.
It was.
But we'd say to get the handheld one because it's more for us, isn't it? Like for the tents.
We say handheld.
It's big.
It's big, guys. It is big, but the little part that you use, like you use with your hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Sean said, it's brilliant for to clean the van, car seats and stuff like that, mattresses. So we decided to go for that, and that is £100 on sale at the moment. So that was a good thing. Okay, so we thought we'd just have a look at the buggies and stuff, and like the nursery and baby accessories and clothes and things. And we came across this, guys, and it's an actual cup that goes on the side of your buggy. Then when I've got coffee, I can put the coffee in there and still push the buggy at the same time. So I was just saying to Sean, should we get two and have them on either side, one for you and one for me?
It's a pain in the neck, isn't it, when you've got a coffee and you're walking around, you're trying to steer the buggy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll definitely be worth getting two.
Especially if you did it as well.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I don't have a price on it, but definitely going to get one. And how funny is this, though, guys? It's the actual make of the buggy that me and Sean's got. So, just in case you don't know, I'll show you the buggy that we've got at home.
Still in the box.
Once Khaleesi goes out with this one. So,
this is the buggy we've got.
So this is the Baby Zen Yo-Yo 2.
And it just folds, doesn't it? It folds like...
Oh, honestly, guys, this is
it folds like that, guys. Like flat. But we'll do like a proper review when you unbox it and stuff.
And everything like that. But this is the colour that we've got, which I absolutely love, because it's like not like a bright pink.
It's like a subtle pink, isn't it?
Oh, it's like a rose pink.
Yeah, yeah.
But great to put in the van, because we haven't got a lot of space in the van, and if we're travelling, we need something that's going to fold really, really small.
Yeah.
And this does that, guys.
It just folds like a handbag, doesn't it?
It does, and you can just carry it around, great for aeroplanes and things like that as well.
And it only weighs like 15 kilo.
Yeah, and I love how high the handle is.
Yeah.
With this one, the handle's quite low.
Yeah.
But with this one, the handle's nice and high.
So Stephanie got your little cup holder and a bit of information about car seats and car seat safety and stuff for Khaleesi's next stage, because unfortunately the buggy that we've got doesn't have a car seat built into it, and
Yeah.
she's not going to be in this one for very long.
Yeah, because she's quite long, isn't she? She's
Yeah.
tall, so with her facing, rear facing, she leaves more space for her legs, because then it becomes unsafe for them, because the legs are like up against the seat. But I think we might just get one that does that all the way up to the ages of 7.
Yeah, because there was
rather
one
than
there,
get two
wasn't
separate
it?
ones. Yeah.
Was that the 360 one that like spun round?
Yes, I want a 361. The reason being is because when you go get them out, when the rear facing, you turn it to the side, and then you can just get them out that way.
Right.
Rather than twisting and turning yourself.
Saves you hurting yourself and getting yourself in a twist.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because they weigh quite a lot, don't they, as they get older. But we're going to currently go to Argos now to pick up this Vax. We did see one that was in the reduced area as well, didn't we? So this is the one that we've seen that was reduced down from 300 to 245 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've just got our Vax. Stephanie couldn't resist but get a coffee from Greg's for new cup holder.
Just to try it out.
I'm literally flipping juggling this like an octopus, guys.
But we're going to use this now, so then I can put my coffee in it.
It was a good size carpet cleaner as well that you could view, wasn't it? Can you see the size of it?
I know. It's quite big for being a handheld one.
No, I'm talking about the solution.
Oh, the solution, yeah.
The solution's big, isn't it?
Yeah, it costs like £23 or something.
Yeah?
Yeah, you said get the best one, so I did.
Well, you got to get the best one to see what works, don't you?
You do, yeah. So let's unbox this Baby Z folder.
So we bought this one because this one will fit this buggy, and it'll also fit our new buggy that we've already got.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's so good, that. Just squeeze it on. Yeah, like that.
There it is.
Moment of truth. Oh, perfect. It's got these little grippers inside as well that squeezes it.
Oh, so it doesn't matter like what size the cup is?
Adjustable, so let's see how it does a can of pop.
Wow, there's cans of pop as well, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
So this costs like £29?
Yeah, it was a little bit on the pricey side, but I definitely think it was worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
So that is us done in the tune. We just had a little bite to eat from Greg's. We're now at Go Outdoors. Don't know if you guys can see there. It's a little bit bright behind me. And Stephanie has taken me here. What did you take me here for?
For a baby carrier. For when we're going hikes and stuff.
So like a hiking baby carrier, that's what we're coming here to get. Let's go and give Stephanie a hand to get Khaleesi out. So they actually have a closing down sale. I think there's 30% off because they're closing down, isn't it, Stephanie?
Yeah,
just such a shame, guys. What a great store this has been to us. But I think on Yarra one now is Washington Sunderland, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Also, wow. I think I might look for some thermal clothes to go underneath the children's clothes, so keep them warm because we want to be going out, so don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we've got a diesel heater for Stephanie, but up on the tents we'll have to figure something out for that.
Which I actually didn't know about till we went here tonight. I'm not sure what's
not liking it one little bit.
Do you like it?
No. Some snacks for you, hey?
Aye, that's right, innit? I really didn't like them.
Can I just go for a little walk?
If you need anything else, just give us a shout. I'll be at the front of the store.
No bother.
Wow. So we just got a bit of advice, and this is the best one that they recommend. I'm just going to walk because she's not liking it at all.
She didn't like the guy, did she?
She didn't like the man, no.
No. Didn't you not like
she's
it?
Laughing.
You find it fun now, do you?
But yeah.
She was just...
She didn't like him.
I don't know if it was the beard or the glasses, I don't know, like, because...
Not the glasses, because Caleb wears glasses.
It must have been the beard.
Caleb, but... I'm just doing a little dance to keep her quiet. But
you enjoying yourself a bit?
Honestly, she had a meltdown and she's never ever
cried like that before, no.
But she seems quite happy in it now. I thought it might be this, but I just think it wasn't that. He must feel offended by her. But yeah, this is brilliant because all the weight goes to your hips, not your back.
Yeah.
You've got a whistle, a mirror to check her, so like you use a mirror like that.
Your whistle's just here. This is your little whistle there. So that's your whistle.
Oh, right there.
Right, and your strap, and then the mirror, I think it's zipped inside of here, isn't it?
Yeah, in there.
So obviously if you just want to have a little look behind you, you can just use that mirror. It's okay. It's all okay.
I don't know if it's this that she doesn't like because she's not used to it.
Yeah.
But you've seen it's got the sunshade in there as well.
Water cover.
Rain cover as well. It's got a storage at the bottom where you can store your nappies.
And you can just sit her down as well.
Wipes. Stands up. So when you take her off, it's standing up. Also, you can do this. Put this in.
So you're not knocking everybody over?
So you're not knocking everyone over.
Yeah.
And then flip that out when you want to stand up.
Yeah, I got loads of storage here as well on the top. Have you seen how much storage we've got on the top of here? Loads, you got them on the side as well. It's pretty good.
Right, I'm going to give it to you.
Right.
Let you have a little walk around, see what you feel, like how it feels on you.
Yeah.
This is like nearly £300 I think for this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 30% off as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think it's like 300 and something.
Does she look happy?
The price in the back, yeah, she looks okay. Like, I don't know where the price is, but she looks happy. I think it's just because it's like something she's getting used to, you know. So it also has the sunblock here, and then the rain cover goes over this, and this just like folds into the back of here. It's super superb, this, isn't it, Stephanie?
Oh, it's perfect. Just what we need, Sharon.
So you can get an NHS discount as well.
Yeah.
Oh, if you find it cheaper elsewhere, you can get it price matched online.
Yeah, that's what I'm just looking at now.
Yeah. So current price of it is this here. It is $269 with a 30% off, and then you can get your NHS discount, or you can get a price match discount as well. We are finished in Doors. It's going to become an Aldi's. The Aldi's, I think, is moving from the top of the road, and that's going to become Wetherspoons. So that's what the lad was saying in there who works there. So
and then that one's going down Team Valley.
Yeah, it's going down Team Valley. So we thought we would have to travel to Sunderland for our Doors, but just down the road down to Team Valley. But yeah, interesting. But that'll be a big Wetherspoons if that's going to be Wetherspoons.
I know, that'll be a big Aldi's.
I know, the size of the car park as well. But anyways, right, we'll catch you guys up in a moment because the battery is dying again. We're going to put it back on charge. Starts a little bit later on, and now I'm going to fix my drone. My drone's gimbal has actually broke. So what happens is when if you know much about drones, you know what I'm talking about basically. But for you guys who aren't interested, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. But basically, when you switch your drone on, it allows you to point the drone down, up. But what happens when I switch my drone on, it just clicks side to side. So I believe that is a ribbon that needs to be replaced in it. So I'm going to have to dismantle the drone, take it all apart. It is a bit of a sketchy job because it's like over £1,000 bit of kit. But it is the DJI Mavic Pro, the first original one. I think they're probably about £900 or so now, so around about £1,000. But I've got to take the whole drone apart, then I've also got to take the gimbal apart, the little tiny camera on it, and I have to replace a ribbon within the gimbal. So it's going to be about a 4-hour job for me to have to do. So that's something I'm going to have to do. But I'm just going to do a quick little time lapse of what I'm doing, and I'll catch you guys up at the end, and hopefully I have fixed it. So we'll find out at the end of this video whether I fixed the drone or not. Kind of halfway through the dismantle of the drone basically. I'd say the hardest part is these little clips at the front up here. You've got to really take your time on this part up here. Don't forget to disconnect the GPS from the motherboard, and basically you just need to take your time when you come to taking the last bit off up there. Don't pull too high off the back because you'll damage your GPS. So my method was just keeping it pushed down at the back while pulling at the front. And honestly, these teeny little clips here are a nightmare. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'll just give you guys a little bit of a closer up. These parts here, absolute nightmare to get out. The worstest part out of them all. All the rest is fine, but these 4-5 little clips at the front here, really hard. So my next part now is to get the gimbal off. As you guys can see, this is the gimbal here, and it's attached by 4 screws up here, and we also need to disconnect this wiring up here as well. So the one I've just taken off controls the video, and this one here controls the movement of the gimbal, and my gimbal isn't pointing down, it's only pointing right or left. So this is the part that we're going to replace. And there's just 2 little screws here that we're going to remove. I don't know if this camera's going to even focus, but there's one here and one there, and that basically attaches the gimbal to the housing. Now we've got the motherboard off, it's time to start taking this part apart, the actual camera. And we're just going to retrieve this wire here, this ribbon. So we need to take the whole thing apart and then replace the ribbon that's inside of it. Yes, sometime later, I've now managed to get the old one out, and now we're gonna insert the new one. Okay guys, moment of truth. Let's see if this works. Oh, it looks promising. Oh. Why is it weighing down? Oh, it looks promising. Oh, oh. Is it gonna go? Yay! Fixed it! So guys, as you guys have seen, I fixed it. I'm super proud of myself. I was a little bit sketchy, a little bit nervous of doing it because it is a really high technical job. It's not something you can really do without having to do a lot of research on how to do it. So yeah guys, fixed my drone. Saved myself a trip to the DJI store, which if I had sent it off, I would have been looking at £250 to £350, including shipping, to get it repaired. And I repaired it myself for about £30, so super proud of myself. I've fixed TVs, I've fixed laptops, I've fixed not iPhones, but Samsung phones and things like that. So I'm pretty handy with like tech and stuff. I've fixed a few of the kids' control pads, Xboxes and stuff, and just replace the fans and all that sort of stuff. So I'm pretty handy when it comes to tech, but this one definitely got us a bit nervous because it, you know, it's a very expensive bit of equipment, and one of the most nervous parts of it all was taking the front of the drone off, because it had these little tiny clips, and if you take it off wrong, the whole front can just smash, and then it's broke basically. It's not going to fly very well with a gap between it. So I'm super proud that I've been able to take that apart and then disassemble it and then reassemble it, and then to fix the gimbal. So yeah, very proud of myself, and it just boosts us on and makes us a bit more confident to take on a few more bigger tech jobs as well. So yeah, a lot of you guys have asked what do I do for a living. I've always said to Stephanie that we tend to keep work separate to pleasure. Business and pleasure should never mix hands. That's how I see things. I know a lot of people who do associate their businesses with their YouTube channels, and it doesn't always work out nice for them. I've heard of families who've done it and stuff, and I mean, when you're on YouTube, you're going to get a lot of people who love you, a lot of people who enjoy watching your content for various reasons, but you might get the odd one or two people who just don't like you at all, or they want to try and be big nitty gritty about you in some way or another, or twist who you are. And basically the trolls, basically, that's what they are. And that's one of the main reasons why I said to Stephanie I would never associate our work life with our YouTube life, just because if trolls were to go after me or didn't like us for some reason, one of the things they probably would do would to go after work. So yeah, that's as far as I can go with work and stuff. But as you guys know, you know, like, I'm a handy man. My focus isn't like solely on money. Like, I don't like really care too much about having too much money or so much money, or even caring about like having like the biggest house or the bestest car or anything like that. At the moment, I'm quite happy just enjoying my life with my family, supplying a sustainable income, and funding a lifestyle rather than a future, if that makes sense. I know a lot of people think that's a little bit dangerous and it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's something that we want to do as a family. We want to fund our travels, we want to fund our experiences, our memories together as a family, and that just means so much to me than thinking about owning the biggest house or owning the biggest car or the most expensive car, if you like. For me and Stephanie, we really want to fund the happiness of our family. And you know, years to come, I've got 3 sons, 2 daughters. I mean, it's not like we're going to be short of hands. So in years to come, when I'm not able to go off and travel and explore and build and create these memories, I might actually decide to say, okay, let's go and start off a really big business and let's expand and do bigger, better things. But at the moment, I'm really content with where we are at the moment in life. And yeah, anyways, I don't know where this conversation's going, but like I say, anyways, I would love to take you guys along, show you guys what I do, but it just wouldn't work out for a number of reasons. I just wouldn't want to jeopardize me bread and bacon, basically. It is what keeps the family going, and I wouldn't really want to put that online because, like I said before, not everybody likes you online. There is people online who do watch who don't like you and do like to try and like pull your character apart and try and like degrade you in a certain way and stuff like that. And it just wouldn't be a safe situation to be connecting your livelihood to that. But I know that the vast majority of the guys love watching our content, love our videos. I can tell by all the lovely comments that we get, all the lovely thumbs up, and people who follow on us Instagram and Facebook and connect with us over there. I know you guys love us so much, but there is a little small percentage of people who don't like us. And I mean, we don't have a great deal of hate, because I don't feel I'm like giving many people a reason to hate us. But you know, if you give somebody an inch, they'll take a mile. And that's what it's like sometimes when you're on the internet. Sometimes somebody might just take a little bit of offence just by maybe the way I look, maybe the way I speak, or what I say, or vice versa for Stephanie, and then they'll just go off on the rampage, you know, feeling like that their opinion means everything. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't connect our livelihood with our YouTube channel. It's just not a safe thing to do. It's not a wise business, smart thing to do either. But I think I've talked goodness knows how long now. This could be a second video if I keep talking. I'm just going to say a big thank you to everybody who supports the channel, watches the channel, and yeah, just, you know, keep supporting us, guys. I would love for this to be our full-time job, but at the moment we have to provide for each other, and by different means. So yeah, be yourself, guys. Be different. Good night.